Intro. This was the sound many across the Atlantic Ocean heard of Titanic sinking fast. They couldn't see the ship going down, but they could hear it. What if you could hear that final voice of Titanic? A signal from her wireless room one last time? For 113 years this iconic ocean liner has been lost to the sea. And in a few decades the ship's hull and all of its artifacts trapped within could vanish. However, a highly controversial effort is being made to enter Titanic's Marconi room and recover the wireless radio set, the voice of this stricken ship's final heroic call for help, before it's gone forever. But is anything inside the mysterious room identifiable? Is anything left of the wireless radio? And what can we learn about the two men operating that radio to the very end over a century ago? The distress calls. 113 years ago, a signal pulsed through the middle of the night. A call for help echoing across the Atlantic. That signal came from a single room aboard the sinking Titanic, a room that was thought lost long ago. Today that room has been found. And now, for the first time in over a century, there are plans to bring its voice back to the surface. The final signal sent. April 14, 1912. As the RMS Titanic scraped past an iceberg at 11:40 p.m., two young men sat cramped in a room filled with wires, dials, and an electric hum. He wants his private train to meet him la-dee-da. We'll be up all bloody night on this lot. You'll be up all bloody night on that lot. Oh yeah? Sorry. You're joking. This was the Marconi room, the ship's wireless telegraph station. Jack Phillips and Harold Bride. Inside, 25-year-old Jack Phillips and 22-year-old Harold Bride tapped out history's most haunting SOS signals. As long as the ship still had power, they sacrificed themselves and kept transmitting. Frankfurt's 150 miles away. Olympic says the Mount Temple's nearer. Well, there must be someone nearer still. Try sending SOS. That's the new call. It may be the only chance you'll ever have. Their signal summoned the Carpathia and saved more than 700 lives. Sir! Sir! What the devil's going? Haven't you learned to knock before you come in here? It's a distress call, sir. From the Titanic. She's sinking. The lost Marconi wireless room. When the wreck of the Titanic was discovered in 1985 by Dr. Robert Ballard, the Marconi room remained shrouded in mystery. It sat inside the heavily decayed first-class officers' quarters, deep in the forward superstructure of the ship's bow. For decades, no camera had seen inside it. Space was too tight, too fragile. Time and pressure had sealed its secrets, until a new expedition led by film producer James Cameron changed everything. Using advanced submersibles and laser mapping, explorers located the exact compartment that housed the Marconi equipment. Wires still visible. Cabinets still in place. The ghost of the room intact. Thank you for watching. If you're enjoying this video about the Titanic's Marconi room, then please hit that like button. If you appreciate historical content like this, then I hope you'll consider subscribing and selecting that notification bell. You won't want to miss the next video I'm working on. It's all about how the Marconi wireless stopped working and had to be repaired the day before Titanic hit that iceberg. What's in the room? Inside that room are relics of wireless history, the rotary spark gap transmitter, The receiver. The power-generating dynamo. Come at once. We've struck a berg. And the silent key once operated by Phillips himself. We're sinking. Tell your captain. We've only got an hour. The Marconi system aboard Titanic wasn't just communication, it was cutting-edge tech in 1912. The first text messages? It could send signals over 1,000 miles. And it wasn't just for emergencies. Passengers used it to send messages home from the middle of the ocean. Some might say these were the very first text messages of the time. Look at this one. He wants his private train to meet him, la-dee-da. That system is still down there. The switches. The knobs. The very device that sent the world's first maritime SOS. Recover the Marconi wireless from the wreck? In 2020, RMS Titanic, Incorporated, the legal salvager of the wreck, announced plans to recover the Marconi wireless system. But there was a problem. The UK and US governments had just signed a treaty to protect the Titanic wreck as a memorial site. Critics argued that disturbing the ship, especially interior spaces like the Marconi room, was unethical. Supporters of the mission claimed otherwise, that retrieving the transmitter before it collapses completely is a rescue mission, not a robbery. Rather, it was a race against time. As soon as you're in touch with the ship nearest to us, tell them to come as quickly as they can. You understand? Yes, sir. That's our position. Yes, sir. Many argued it's not about the treasure. It's about preserving a human voice. A historic signal before the sea erases it forever. Recent filings in US courts have reactivated interest in the recovery. Advanced ROV technology now makes it possible to enter the room without damaging the structure. Plans call for remote arms to extract the Marconi components carefully, piece by piece. Experts say corrosion may have damaged the system beyond repair, but others believe the heart of the transmitter may be restorable. If so, we may one day see it displayed in a museum, rewired to tap out the same message Jack Phillips sent on that freezing night 113 years ago. What do you think? Some say the Titanic should remain untouched, that it's a grave and should rest in silence. But others believe the signal sent from that Marconi room was never meant to be silenced. It was a cry for help. A message attempting to save over 1,500 people. Maybe we should try that new distress call. SOS. It may be our only chance to use it. If the transmitter is recovered, they won't just be lifting metal from the ocean floor. They'll be lifting a story. A warning. A final whisper from a ship that thought it was unsinkable. And how cool would it be to finally hear that whisper again? If you enjoyed this video about the Titanic's Marconi room, then please hit that like button, consider subscribing, and select that notification bell. And stay tuned for the next video I'm working on, about how the Marconi wireless stopped working and had to be repaired the day before Titanic hit that iceberg. In the meantime, check out this video about the mysterious pairs of shoes discovered next to the Titanic wreck site.